Hello, all you beautiful people out there. What is going on? This is your friend Britik coming at you fast with a very awesome video today. Today, we're going to be talking about the next big thing, the NBT, the thing that might finally come in and give some competition to Smite that it so rightfully deserves. Because why is that still the only third-person MOBA that is playable on the market right now that is actually somewhat decent? In comparison, other things could be way, way better. Today, we're going to be talking about that stuff. And I'm so excited because we got a lot of fun stuff coming these next months. I can feel it. I know it. It's in my blood. It's in my deep Russian blood. But I can feel it, and it's going to be great. So, before we get into the video, please don't forget to smash that like button if you are hyped for what we're going to be talking about today. And also subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure you never miss a video or update from any and all the projects that I talk about. But today, we are putting the spotlight, the focus, back on Ethereal. Now, for those of you who don't know what Ethereal is, I'm going to give a quick rundown background of everything that has happened since the start, since I started covering these guys. So way back, more than a year ago, all right, I interviewed some people from Ethereal. They told me about it. They told me what it was, and it sounded like the craziest, most ambitious project ever. And it still sounds like a crazy, ambitious project. Essentially what it is it's a MOBA, inspired quite heavily by Final Fantasy. It's inspired quite heavily by Paragon. It's inspired quite heavily by some other RPGs because it has some very interesting mechanics involved. So instead of a traditional 5 versus 5 MOBA, the mode that is by default is a 6v6 MOBA. All right, so that already changes the equation quite drastically from how we know it. Now, in this 6v6 mode, not only do the number of players change, the way the lanes work change as well. Instead of your top, middle, and bot lane being on the same level, it is quite literally a top lane floating in the sky, a middle lane floating below it, and then a bottom lane below those two. And on the sides of the bottom lanes, you have this lush, beautiful jungle. And then above, on the mid lanes and the top lanes, you have enemies that are supposed to be floating around in the sky, acting as additional jungle camps. And to get between the lanes, you have jump pads and portals and some character abilities to get you there. Pretty insane right off the bat, right? Now, how are you going to get to those minions, to those enemies, creatures floating up in the sky? Well, for example, there's a class called the Sky Slayers. Okay, the Sky Slayers are characters that have wings that will be able to fly. So they will basically be the aerial jungler. They will have the easiest time going between lanes, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. Okay, you're going to be able to gank, fly around, take out these camps, all as a Sky Slayer. Now, there's some other interesting mechanics, such as Reapers, who will be able to parkour and jump off of obstacles, maybe climb up trees and get to the lanes that are higher above, stuff like that. And there's also Berserkers who can destroy the environment as part of their abilities. So all these concepts are so revolutionary and so ambitious, it seems like it's never, ever going to happen. At least in the very beginning, that's what most people thought. Well, now we are seeing a little bit of progress. Okay, we haven't seen a trailer yet, but we are very close to it, I feel like, because we have been getting some good updates from the team. Now, they have been working very diligently on these voice lines, pumping out some voice lines and dialogues for these characters, hiring professional voice actors to help with that, and they sound incredible.
Visualization complete.
The jungle is with you.
Oh, that's fun. Let's rock.
Two souls as one. Two souls as one.
Okay, you guys should check out their YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description so you guys can see those voice lines in that YouTube channel. But also, they have been updating their website. They have a very nice looking website that they just updated again today. And it looks very beautiful. It's very interactive. The music's very nice. I really appreciate that part. But also, the reason I say that we might see a launch trailer soon is because of their recent update. Okay, they had an update on Monday, all right, on their Discord where Owen, the director, one of the directors rather, at Undying Games, talked about the upcoming months. And this is what he said. Hey everyone, as we continue to update our social media, we want to remind everyone that gameplay is coming. However, we are saving it until the launch trailer. As always, quality is our main focus, and we don't plan on rushing anything in the development process. We will be revealing content accordingly and making improvements along the way. Undying Games will continue to work closely with the Ethereal Clash of Souls community, and we appreciate all feedback. The upcoming months will be very exciting for the Ethereal universe. We hope you guys enjoy Exial's voice lines and catch you in the ether. Pretty promising stuff there. Now, he doesn't say that the launch trailer will come tomorrow, but he does say that there is a launch trailer intended and that gameplay is coming. By the sounds of it, they sound pretty confident about that. And by the steady stream of release of content, it seems that they're not just joshing us. It really seems like they're onto something. Now, a little bit more info in case you're still skeptical about this company and this project. They started working on this project even before Paragon shut down. So it's getting close to exactly 2 years coming up here in a couple months. And also, they are an LLC, so they are a company, a business, an organization, and they have about 50 people working in that LLC. So it's not a super duper tiny team like Almada Studios is, and they do have a little bit of muscle to flex. So these things are really important to bring back up to the surface because I know it's easy to forget about Ethereal when people want the next Paragon and they're paying attention to projects like Predecessor and Core. Both of those teams are working diligently to bring a product that is as close to Paragon as we remember it or even better. Whereas Ethereal is not using the same assets. Okay, everything is original and they're doing everything from scratch. So we might not see a full playable game for a while, but we will see something soon. I feel like we will see something of good value soon, even if it's super early stages of closed alpha. It's still something to get excited for because such an ambitious game, in the off chance that it actually does launch and does well, it will be the most unique thing of its kind, guaranteed. I mean, you're talking about destructible environment in a MOBA. You're talking about parkour and flying enemies, playable characters that other people can play against you. You're talking about bosses like Atropos that evolve throughout the game that have weak points that you have to target. So you're mixing some RPG elements with the MOBA. Now, maybe that might get a little too complicated, who knows? But does it sound fun? Oh yeah, it sounds crazy. It sounds like nothing I've ever heard of before, which is reason enough to get on board the hype train and support the developers. If you guys want to learn more about this project, you guys can check out the description below. You guys can join their Discord, ask about what's going on, ask for more information. You can check out their website. I will put all the links down in the description below. I hope you guys are excited as I am for this because I cannot wait to see what comes next, really. I mean, going all the way back to the very beginning when I came across this by accident, someone showed this to me and I saw it and I was like, wow, this looks really cool, but it's still very early on. We're going to go focus on some other stuff. I'm going to go focus on my real life stuff, do work and school. Now we're coming back and they made some really, really good progress and I'm really happy for them. And I just want you guys to know about this project at the very least and maybe even support them and see where this goes because this could be really, really, really cool. And I want to be there when it launches because I think it'll be a really, really big deal. And I hope so that you guys think that too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you have not already to get all the videos based off of this game, Ethereal Clash of Souls, and any of the other things that I cover. And as always, make sure you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.